Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I have here a very interesting tarot deck. Well, I don't know. I guess you could consider this a tarot oracle? Tarot oracle? One of those hybrids. Mostly because the 22 major arcana are there, but the minors are really weird. So as you can see, the 78th card isn't a court card like the King of Coins, or like one of the kings, but it is a card called Renaissance. Rebirth. So yeah, anyways, comes in this not little tuck box. And it comes like the deck comes split up into two parts, so I'll probably just throw away this box because yeah. But anyways, I got it off of Amazon. You can get it off of like Wordery and Book Depository and Amazon, places like that, for like $15. It's really not that expensive. It comes with a little guidebook. And the guidebook has quite a bit of information, but there is a larger, fuller guidebook right here, Tarot and Kabbalah. So, yeah. Let's see, what else? I was looking for one Egyptian tarot deck, and this is what brought me to this deck. Well, well, anyways, I was looking for the a deck called the Egyptios Cair Tarot. Let me make sure that these are in order. Yeah, and it's out of print and it's an old deck, but this deck I soon found and I thought, oh, it looks pretty similar to it. And little did I know this is actually kind of like a reprint of that. It's much smaller. The original Egyptios Cair was by US Games, so it has that standard tarot size. This is more like a playing card size. So yeah, actually I should get a deck to compare it to. Let me see. Where are you? Here we go. Alright, okay, so to a standard tarot size, it's kind of like, let's see how much of a difference. It's roughly the same size, the same width, just a little bit shorter than your average tarot card. So yeah, the cardstock is really weird. It's not bad, it's nice and thick, but it's a little awkward to shuffle for some reason. Let me see if it's like the same size as the spiral. I really like how the spiral feels in my hand. It's really closer to the spiral, a little bit wider, and closer to its size, but you know. Anyways, where was I? All right, so what was I gonna say? All right, so I was looking for the Egyptios Cair. You can find that on eBay if you want to pay like $80 and up. But I'm like, I'm not gonna pay that. I'm just gonna pay $15 for this because I found out that this is the exact same deck, just a little bit. They like tweaked the design and the positions of like the symbols and stuff a little bit. So like for example, the image is pretty much the same, but like these are all positioned like at the bottom in like a bar. And these are like positioned a little bit different. No, I think these are the same. But anyways. So yeah, let me see if it talks. Let me see. Oh shit. Let's see. Doesn't really describe the sigil or glyph. Let me see. Yeah, it's not. Doesn't say. I might have to get the book. I don't think the book will talk about the sigil at the top. But it does have like the Egyptian hieroglyphs and whatnot. But here, only the major arcana have the Egyptian symbol here, and something called a magical symbol or something right there. Not quite sure. I should really bring this closer here. Hold on. Okay, sorry for like the wibbliness, but you know, I just had to readjust it a little bit. So yeah. Anyways, they have like the traditional, no, not traditional. What am I saying? This isn't traditional at all. This is very like, I'm gonna try and compare it to the Marielle, but I'm gonna try not to at the same time, mostly because the only thing that matches up with the Marielle with this deck are these letters here. Traditionally, the Hebrew letter, this one, Aleph, would go for the Fool, and here it's obviously for the Magician here. Anyways, And also, it just goes through. It's a really nice numerological deck. It also has like letters at the bottom here in for the minors. But we'll see right now. You'll see what I mean right now, because I'm all like, okay, the reason, another reason why. Sorry if I'm like all over the place. Another reason why I'm like, okay, this should be like a Marielle deck, like compared to the Marielle, is because the Fool is also positioned between Judgment and the World in this deck. So yeah, anyways, here we have the Emperor. Moving forward, let's actually get into this. Here he has the astrological sign for Aquarius, which is very interesting, and I believe that's Uranus, I believe, because I don't think that's Neptune. I could be wrong. Mercury right here for the Hierophant. Virgo for the Hierophant as well. The letter, I don't know what the letter is. I think that's He. Yeah, that's He. Here we have the Lovers, kind of like an Egyptian version of the man and the two women he has to choose between. And there's like Cupid at the top aiming his bow and arrow. But here it's an Egyptian god. I don't know who it is though. I'm highly doubt the little guidebook will tell you. Here we have the Chariot. Justice. I do love the Egyptian like look of it. There are like a few other Egyptian decks that I want to get, but this one was the one that I really wanted, mostly because of its look. We have Strength. Here we have the Apostolate. Some of the names are changed here. I believe so far, yeah, Immortality for Death. Temperance. Passion for the Devil. Fragility for the Tower. Hope. And Twilight for the Moon. I do like how the pyramids are the black and the white pillars, and the pyramids and the two dogs. I like how that looks. Inspiration for the Sun. Resurrection for Justice, and then we have here Transmutation, which here you're like, okay, well, it's not the Fool. Well, the Fool, you have the alligator at the bottom, you have the leopard skin right here around him. I believe that's shown in a few Fool cards as well. So yeah, and then here we have the Return for the World. You kind of have like what would be like a replacement for the 4 Tetramorphs here, I believe. I'm assuming, you know. Then we go into the minors here, which all the majors have these dark blue nighttime kind of backgrounds, and all the minors, except for like one card, I want to say, are all like this here. So here I have the Plower, the Weaver, the Argonaut, and the Prodigy. Unless those are the court cards, because those are more like people. So the Prodigy, the Plow. So the Plower could be like the Page, the Weaver, and the Argonaut. I might have to look at that. I'll have to see what that is, because then we have the Unexpected. I'm thinking of like Orion with the Scorpion right here. I could be wrong. I could be wrong on that. Uncertainty. Domesticity. Exchange. Impediments. Magnificence. Alliance. Here you have Innovation. And also, you can see here this little number here. For me, it's a little pointless, mostly because the number is pretty much the numerological reduction of this number here. So 34, 4 plus 3, or 3 plus 4, whatever, is 7, and then it just goes on through there. You know, Grief. Oh, and then here it changes to like. Sorry for that finger tapping on my microphone right there. Here we have G, so it's like, I think that might be maybe utilized for some people that like divinate with like with the tarot and like, oh, I'm seeing this letter. Maybe I could be wrong. Or it could spell out stuff, which honestly could be like a joke, honestly. 37, 3 and 7, 10 reduces down to 1. So yeah, art and science. Biplicity. Oh wait, biplicity? Testimony. Presentiment. Uneasiness. Preeminence. There are some words that I've never heard of before in this deck, so I do like that, you know. New words, you know. Imagination. Whoa. Here you go. Thought. Interesting how he's sculpting, though. Regeneration. Patrimony. Deduction. Consummation. Versatility. Affinity. Counseling. Premeditation. Very interesting. This is like, I don't know what to do with this deck. Is it an oracle? Is it a tarot? What is the truth? Resentment. Here you have examination. It's very interesting. This is more like the where the dead go and they get judged and their heart is weighed here against the feather, and we have tote here, writing down, recording everything, and then we have, I believe that's Amut at the bottom, ready to devour the soul if they are deemed unworthy. Contrition. It's very interesting. Pilgrimage. Rivalry. It's very interesting how they're just playing a game of sonnet, I believe it's what it's called. Or they could just be playing chess. I highly doubt it, though, for the Egyptian theme. Requalification. Revelation. Evolution. Solitude. Okay, yeah, this is one of the few cards. This is one of the only cards that is, I believe, with the night sky here. Proscription. Very interesting. Communion. Vehemence. Learning. Perplexity. Friendship. Speculation. Chance. Very interesting how they have Nut here with the goddess right here of the night sky or the stars. Cooperation. Avarice. Purification. It's a very alchemical thing with the red and the white. I could be wrong. Let's see. Love and desire. Offering. Generosity. The dispenser. Disorientation. And Renaissance. So yeah, it's a very, again, a lot of the cards, like I'm pretty sure if I put more mind power into it, into more thinking power, into trying to figure out what these cards could relate to traditional Rider-Waite-Smith or traditional minor tarot meanings, for for the minor arcana. I'm pretty sure I could figure it out, but I don't want to right now. Maybe for another video, if more people are interested in this deck. Or maybe I'll just have to read the book. Oh, sorry about that. It does shuffle. Okay, so the first shuffle that I did was really, really nice and smooth. But after the first shuffle, it kind of gets messed up a little bit. Like I don't know. It kind of gets like, if you notice, like the cards kind of get all wobber-jawed and all like uneven and miscut here. I don't know if it'll focus on this. Come on. Oh, sorry for the trying to focus here, but it won't let me. It wants to focus on my fingers. So yeah, let me see if I can. Oh, come on, stop moving. Sorry about this gibbliness. I'm trying to get it good. See if you can see that. And that's me trying to reorganize it and keep it flat on in an even surface, but nope, for some reason they're all miscut like that. So yeah. Anyways, it's a very interesting deck. I don't know how I'm gonna use it, what I'll do with it. Probably just for study, but no, it is a very interesting deck. What I will say is that there's not a complete video series on it, but there are a few videos for like the first maybe 8 cards, I want to say, for the first few major arcanas on YouTube for this deck, the Eternal Tarot. It's like a course that they did for free online. But I will say that the person that's like speaking on the lecture of it, he's very slow in terms of like talking, so he doesn't really like, you know, I don't know, I couldn't stand sitting through that. It was like, this could be like honestly like an hour shorter if he could just like, you know, pick up the pace and talking. But I'm not sure if English was his first language, but still, anyways. But yeah, you can find some videos about the first few cards and people talking about them on this card, giving the lecture on each of the cards. There's the book, obviously, that's available. They have a bunch of other stuff. They're like I want to say I read somewhere that they're like a non-profit organization, you know, just keeping a bunch of like spirituality and new age information ready for the public, I believe is what their mission was. I could be completely wrong. Look it up on Amazon. It's probably that's where it said it. I can't remember exactly, but anyways, yeah. This is the Eternal Tarot. I'm sure I'm forgetting a bunch of stuff to say about it, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Bye.